Most people think dips are this mythical move only unlocked once you've sacrificed 3 years at the gym and a shoulder joint to the dip gods. Newsflash, if you can crank out 10 solid push-ups without face planting, you're already halfway there. Yeah, I said it. No resistance bands, no machines, no bro, you need to bulk for 6 months first. Just push-ups. Let's be real. Push-ups are the universal exercise. Everybody's done them. Your PE teacher made you do them as punishment. You've done them at 2 a.m. after watching a Rocky montage, thinking you'd wake up jacked the next morning. Spoiler, you didn't. But still, push-ups are where it all begins. Here's the thing. Dips aren't some alien movement. They're basically push-ups turned up a notch. Push-ups are like your learner's permit you're proving you can control the car. Dips? That's your first real drive alone. Windows down, music blasting. Same skills, just more responsibility. People love to overcomplicate this. They'll hit you with 47 accessory lifts, 6 kinds of resistance bands, and a dip machine that looks like it belongs in NASA NA. If you can nail push-ups, you've already built the foundation. Think of it like draining water out of a pool. Push-ups drain it slow and steady. Dips just tip the pool over and let it gush out. Same water, different pace. So here's the juicy part. Those 10 push-ups you're brushing off, they're not just random reps. They're the secret roadmap that tells me exactly how close you are to your first dip. And in section 1, I'll break it down. I'll show you why your push-up game is basically a fortune teller for your dip success. Stick around, because once you see the connection, you'll never look at push-ups the same way again. Let's talk muscle overlap. Push-ups and dips are like cousins at a family barbecue, slightly different flavors. Same DNA. One's the chill cousin who brings chips. The other's the one shotgunning energy drinks and trying to arm wrestle your uncle. But in the end, they're family. Here's what they share. Chest, triceps, and shoulders. Every push-up you do lights up those same muscles you'll need for dips. It's not like you're training an entirely new body part. You're just cranking up the intensity. The difference? Load. With push-ups, you're pressing part of your body weight. Depending on how you're built, maybe 60–70%. That's like letting a small car drive across your suspension bridge. Dips, though? That's almost your full body weight. Suddenly, you've got trucks rolling across that same bridge. Same structure, same cables, just heavier traffic. If your bridge can't handle the cars, it's definitely not handling trucks. That's why the push-up baseline matters. This is where those magic 10 push-ups come in. 10 solid, clean reps are proof your stabilizers. The unsung heroes around your shoulders, elbows, and core are ready to support the extra load. Think of them as the bolts and screws holding your bridge together. Without them, good luck surviving the truck convoy. But here's the funny part. Most people treat dips like climbing Mount Everest. Like you need a Sherpa, oxygen tank, and 6 months of prep. Chill. Dips are not Everest. They're just the next hiking trail up from push-ups. More challenging, sure. But if you can jog around the block without gasping, you're ready for the next trail. Same logic here. This is your transformation moment. Push-ups are the entry ticket from dad bod to dip god. They prove you've got the control, the stability, and the starting strength to level up. So if you can knock out those 10, stop doubting yourself, you're closer than you think. But knowing the overlap isn't enough, because if you keep doing the same vanilla push-ups forever, you'll stall out. I'll give you the secret tweaks to your push-ups that fast-track your dip gains. Think of it as upgrading your bridge before the trucks arrive. Alright, time to spill the dip sauce, because normal push-ups won't cut it if you want to unlock dips fast. Yeah, regular push-ups are great, but if you keep doing the same vanilla flavor, don't be shocked when your progress tastes like cardboard. You need spice. You need variations that actually prepare your body for the dip grind. First tweak, slow eccentric push-ups. Translation, lower yourself like you're moving in slow motion. 3, 4, maybe even 5 seconds down. Why? Because controlling the way down builds joint strength and tendon resilience. It's like putting armor on your elbows and shoulders, plus it stops you from face planting when gravity hits harder in dips. Second tweak, feet elevated push-ups. This simulates the steeper angle of dips. By raising your feet, you shift more weight onto your arms and chest. Suddenly, it's not a kiddie pool anymore, it's the deep end. Think of it as practicing karaoke in the shower before your big night out. No one hears your mistakes, but the practice translates. Third tweak, narrow grip push-ups. This one's all about triceps. Dips demand serious tricep power, and a close hand push-up is like giving them extra overtime shifts. Yeah, it burns, but that burn is literally your fast pass ticket to dip strength. But let me make this clear. Form beats flex. Stop repping out push-ups like a caffeinated kangaroo bouncing on a trampoline. Volume is fine, but clean, controlled reps are the golden ticket. Do enough sloppy push-ups, and you'll be auditioning for Yellow Clown, not Yellow Dude. And here's the underrated piece. Stability. Keep that core tight. Engage it like someone's about to sucker punch you in the gut. because dips aren't just about pressing down, they're about not wobbling like a baby giraffe on roller skates. So yeah, push-up variations are like seasoning. Same chicken, but suddenly it tastes like 5-star cooking. Do them right, and your body is practically begging to handle dips. But here's the kicker. None of these hacks matter if you botch the actual transition into your first dip. Okay, you've mastered the spicy push-up variations. Time to face the final boss, your first dip. This is the point where most people either level up or snap in half like a breadstick. But relax, we're not throwing you straight into the pit. We'll take the smart route. Step 1, bench dips. Now before you jump in, listen, bench dips are like training wheels. They let you mimic the movement while keeping your feet on the ground for backup. But there's a warning label. Don't wreck your shoulders by dropping too low or flaring your elbows. Stay in control. Think mini dip, not limbo contest. Step 2, negative dips. This is where you step up onto the bars, lock out at the top, and then lower yourself slowly. Gravity becomes your coach here. And yeah, it's brutal, but that slow descent builds strength like nothing else. It's like reverse engineering the move you learn by going down before you can go up. Step 3, band-assisted dips. Wrap a resistance band around the bars. Hook it under your knees or feet, and suddenly you've got a safety net. It's like having a spotter, except the band doesn't judge your weird gym faces. This method helps you practice the full range of motion without feeling like you're about to get folded. Now, safety tip of the century. Don't flare your elbows. If your arms stick out like broken chicken wings, congratulations, you're 1 rep away from a shoulder injury. Instead, keep them tucked, controlled, and tight. Here's a mental cue. Lean forward like you're whispering a secret to the ground. This small tilt shifts tension into your chest and triceps, where it belongs, instead of your poor shoulder joints. And let's be honest, the breakthrough moment, that first clean dip, is 90% mental, 10% strength. You'll overthink it, like sending a risky text, typing, deleting, retyping, until finally you hit send. And boom, it works. Suddenly you're doing dips, wondering why you stressed so much in the first place. And once you unlock dips, the real question is, what do you do with this new superpower? Let's wrap it all up in the conclusion. So let's settle it. If you can knock out 10 push-ups, dips aren't some far-off dream. They're not locked away in some fitness vault. They're right there waiting to be unlocked. Here's the roadmap we just crushed together. Step 1, push-ups, your entry ticket. Step 2, tweak those push-ups with slow negatives, feet up angles, and narrow grips. Step 3, assisted dips bench, negatives, bands until boom, you hit that first clean rep. That's the full journey. No secret genetics. No, you need to be 200 pounds shredded. Just simple progressions stacked together. Think of it like a video game. Push-ups are the tutorial level, annoying but necessary. Dips, that's your first boss fight. At first it feels impossible, but the second you figure out the pattern, you win. And just like draining a swimming pool, progress feels slow at first, then suddenly you're standing in the deep end wondering where the water went. And honestly, you've officially upgraded from floor warrior to parallel bar menace. That's a big deal. Mom's proud. Even your future self is proud. Now here's what I want from you. Drop a comment below and tell me how many push-ups you can do right now. 5, 10, 20, wherever you're at, that's your starting point. And when you hit your first dip, come back here and flex in the comments. I'll be cheering you on. Also, smash that subscribe button if you're tired of BS fitness myths and want no-nonsense tips that actually work. Like the video, share it with your buddy who still thinks dips are too advanced, and check the description. I've left some progression ideas you can start today. And trust me, dips are just the beginning. In the next video, I'll show you how to turn that dip strength into muscle ups, aka the flex move that makes strangers at the park question their life choices.